We'll see if we can get Ron Jackson in here. He's supposed to join us.
Is currently unavailable.
Oh, apparently he's currently unavailable.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Ron, I was just calling you for your scheduled interview for now. Please give me a call back, and we'll see what we can get going, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so we don't have Ron Jackson. Okay, we are going to get Ron Jackson. We're just not going to get him until 30 minutes from now. So, we are going to do this. We are going to play some interviews I taped earlier today with some folks. And then we are going to get Ron Jackson in here, I guess, in 30 minutes. So. No. You're good. You're good. I'm just glad we were able to get you on today. I am patiently waiting on my co-host to join us. I just sent him a link, so we'll see what happens. He may pop in here as we go on throughout the show. We have got a great guest with us today on Music Hub Connect. We have got my good friend, the fantastic Ron Jackson. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm here in Oakland, California today.
Oakland, California. So, are you performing out there, or are you just hanging out?
No,
what are you doing in Oakland?
I've been on tour since March 5th, and I actually played in Kansas I played in Kansas on March 19th in Iola, Kansas.
Iola, Kansas. That's awesome.
That's where they learned Dust in the Wind.
So how has the tour been so far, my friend?
It's been great. You know, like I've been to like I'm going to be I've toured on. I'm going to be I have toured already in about 6 or 7 different states. I'm in California performing in the Bay Area, and then I'm going to Oregon tomorrow. On Tuesday, excuse me. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're just jet setting all over the damn place. Yeah, jet setting with my Volkswagen camper. No.
So how have the crowds been responding to your music and everything? Have they really enjoyed what you've been doing, or?
Oh yeah. I have a brand new album out, so I've been selling lots of merch. And I have a vinyl, and the vinyl's been really doing great. They've been selling like hotcakes.
That's awesome. So, how did you get the vinyl put together? Who do you go to get that done?
Everybody asks me the same question. I found a place in all the countries in the world, New Jersey, and and you know what? They were able to manufacture my vinyl in about a month and a half. Man, I was like,
wow, really?
They had it ready. They had it ready the day before I left to go on tour. I actually picked up 200 of them, and brought them over. And then, and so, I've been selling like them every gig, man, along with the CDs and my T-shirts. I have like some jazz guitar T-shirts, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you want the name, I'll send you the name. They're really a great company. They're really great, and it's hard to find manufacturers that can turn around that fast.
I'm amazed you were able to get it turned around that fast.
Yeah, I know. Me too. So I'm really happy about that. But you know what? Just so you know, my new album is number 20 in the Jazz Week charts and number 14 in the college radio charts.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about this new album.
Yeah, it's called Standards and My Songs, and I took a lot of some of my favorite songs and I made them into jazz, and then I have some original compositions on there. So one of my favorite songs I made into jazz with that song is on that album is called Brandy. Remember
That's
that song,
awesome.
Brandy?
That's awesome. Yes, I remember that song. That is tremendous.
And so that goes off really well. I played the song. It's my first song usually in my concert. And I asked the audience, "Do you know that song?" They were like, "Brandy." I say, "Wow, give me some of that brandy too. I'm thirsty, man." Yeah. But yeah. So I took some of those songs like that, So it's been doing really well, and that's what my tour is about. I did a tour of, I went to the Midwest. I played in, Ohio, Pittsburgh, St. Louis. I played in Springfield, Missouri, Iola, Kansas, Omaha, Nebraska.
Wow.
I played in Madison, Wisconsin, Spring Green, Wisconsin. What else? And then I'm over here in the Bay Area. I played in Berkeley, California, and then San Francisco. Then I'm going to Portland and Eugene, Oregon. Then I'm going back home. Then I'm going, then I'm doing a workshop in Berkeley, California. Going back home on next Monday.
Wow.
Yeah, not this Monday, but next Monday.
So, how do you book this tour? Because I am amazed that you were playing somewhere in Iola, Kansas.
Well, I just call these places up and say, "You want jazz?" And they're like, "Jazz? Nah." No. They say, "Yeah." They were like, "Yes." So basically, we called them and emailed them and asked if they want to have they want to have my band play, and I was able to string. And I got recommended to a few places too, and I got recommended. Some of these I just cold bookings, like called them up and said, "Hey, can I play at your venue?" And some places said yes. I played also a town called Holland, Michigan, which is a really small town.
I've heard of Holland, Michigan. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like at the Park Theater, and it's actually a pretty cool theater. It's like a not-for-profit theater. Oh, hey, I see somebody else.
Yes. My co-host,
Hey,
how you doing?
He is here with us, the Mister.
Yes.
And we have got our guest Ron Jackson with us, the Mister. What do you have for Ron? He's a jazz artist. He's fantastic.
Yes, and I've been listening to him talk to it. And again, my apologies for coming in late. We had technical difficulties, but we got it going. Listening to you talking, especially with the jazz touring, going on these tours in these different venues. How has the people, as far as the people that's coming in and the venues that you work with, how receptive have they been to the jazz?
Oh man, very.
I know a lot of people love jazz.
So they've been very receptive. They're there just for the music, and you can tell at the end when they start lining up to buy my CDs and albums.
Yes.
And they come up and they're really happy, and a lot of the places want me to come back. So I'm going to be doing another tour in the fall. So I'm going to try to, make it to. Are you in Kansas too?
I am in Kansas. The Mister is in Oklahoma.
I played.
Yes.
Man, I played in. Oh no! I didn't play in Oklahoma. I played in Nebraska.
Yes, that's what Nebraska. Okay, because I was going to ask you too about Oklahoma. If you had looked into Oklahoma, about any, appearing here, playing here in Oklahoma.
I would love to, but I don't know where. Where do they have jazz there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Muskogee, Oklahoma. And Muskogee, Oklahoma, big on jazz. Tulsa, Oklahoma City as well. It's a few areas.
Okay, so I'll look into that. Maybe I'll talk to you after and try to come over there somehow.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah,
So
cool.
Ron,
that'd be great.
You've got this vinyl, and you've been selling this thing like hotcakes at your events.
Let me grab one. Hold on.
Ron's always into show and tell. He always.
Hey, you got to put it out there.
He's always wanting to make sure that you know what you're getting into with him.
Look at it.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Man, that's nice.
Yeah, and people love it. As soon as they see it, they're like,
man, that's nice.
Wow. And these are really popular when I'm on the road. They're more popular than anything that I'm selling on my. I have merch, like shirts.
Yeah.
CDs, books, all kinds of stuff, and they're really popular.
That's great.
Wow.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, that would look really nice.
Yeah, and I signed up for them. They get their own. The vinyl is free, but the signature costs a lot of money.
Oh, that's right. Good one. And you say that's the most popular right there too. So that's great too. That's great as well.
Yeah, they're coming back vinyl. So that's the whole thing. People, the sound spectrum is much broader than compressed, CD files. So it's really cool.
Right.
Yeah. So people are into it. Yeah. So that's what's going on my tour basically. I'm almost done though. I'm going to be done in I've been on the road since March 5th, so I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back in New York on April 4th. Yeah. So I'm here in Oakland, California for about a week, and then one place, at one point I was flying every day and driving every day for like 8 days in a row. 4 flights.
Wow.
Drives long as 5 hours. Getting up at 4 in the morning to catch flights at 6. It's crazy stuff, man. Getting 2 hours of sleep, it's crazy, but we got through it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, have you hit the Pasadena area out that way? I know we connected with the Pasadena Media Group, the television station out that way, and I know they do a lot of jazz things and festivals and stuff like that.
No, I mean, I could talk to you about that after. Next time when I come back, I'm trying to come back in the fall, and to Kansas possibly too. I mean, I've been talking to try to get to Kansas City. So, yeah, let's talk, and we'll try to figure something out, I'd love to go to Oklahoma. I've never been that way out west, Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And Kansas too, man. Kansas is definitely a great market as well. I would look into, man, Jiggy, he's the man. Kansas as well too. He knows everybody, man, everywhere. So definitely, man, great guy right there to have too.
Yeah, I would love to meet the group Kansas though.
I don't even think any of those guys. I don't even know if the guys from Kansas actually still live in Kansas.
Man.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Ron, you've been booking this tour. You mentioned that you're out there in California for a little bit. What do you have planned out there? Do you have gigs or are you doing some classes?
I already had 3 gigs here, and I have a gig today. I have to get to in a second, and like an afternoon gig, and then that's it. I have 4 gigs. I played twice in San Francisco, and I played once in Berkeley, in a concert hall, a little concert space. Then I'm getting ready to go to Portland to play this big jazz club, and then Eugene, Oregon, where they have this big jazz club over there. Maybe do some workshops in colleges. We're trying to set that up too.
Oh,
yeah. So that's what's going on. Then I'm doing a workshop. I'm flying back to Berkeley, California, to do a workshop at the California Jazz Conservatory on Sunday, April 3rd. Then I'm flying back the next day, or that night even possibly. So yeah, it's a long man. It's been a long haul, basically.
Yeah. Man, so what do you do with doing that? What is something that you do to like keep yourself and your body fueled? Because I know it takes a lot out of your body, to perform and do that, and then get you, like you said, a little bit of sleep, and then get up, and sometimes have to go and travel again and keep doing it all over. What's some of the things you do to keep your fuel going?
We try to eat right, and then go to the gym, whatever I can, like I have a Platinum Fitness black card, so I go I go to the gym and I start walking. I do the walking in there, the anything, things like that. So that's all.
Okay.
It's hard, man. Try to get to sleep if you can. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
That's great.
Okay.
Where are you now? I forgot. Where are you now, Mr. Jiggy?
I am in Kansas still.
Yes.
Unfortunately. I am hoping maybe that changes this summer, but I am in Kansas. We're going to be going out to Chicago, Rosemont, Illinois,
Chicago.
but if they want to call it, they just call it Chicago. We're going to be going out to Chicago in April, and going to be going out to the Exotica Porn Convention. So that'll be interesting.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
And then you got the Mister. He is just all over the place. What do you have coming up, brother?
We got some outside events coming up, man. Some outside festivals that we're gonna do here in Oklahoma. We're gonna be touching some venues as well. I know with the dispensaries here, we got some things coming up that they're doing for the community. So this whole, man, while the weather's right, we going the whole way. So it's a lot of things going, but a lot of events coming up, a lot of outside festivals. We're gonna try to get outside, get the people outside a little bit more this summer.
Great. Yeah, so I'll try to be in contact with you guys so we can actually, we'll do something together.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We could definitely put something together.
Cool. So thanks for having me today.
Oh yeah. Ron,
Hey, man, we appreciate you.
Where can people buy your stuff and get involved with what you're doing, brother?
Oh yeah, just go to ronjacksonmusic.com. That's all. ronjacksonmusic.com. And follow me on social media. It's everywhere at Ron Jackson Music. Instagram is Ron Jackson Music. Facebook, they're all the same. And
Ron Jackson Music.
Ron Jackson Music. You can get my stuff there. I sell direct.
Okay.
Cut
out the middleman. I know that's right.
I'm in all the all the streaming platforms, of course. Actually, one of my songs on the album was picked on the editor's playlist on Spotify, so it's being played a lot on Spotify.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've had a lot. I have more listens to this record than some of my other records already.
Really?
Man.
Yeah, on Spotify.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. So definitely gonna be linking in with you on social media, and definitely make sure we follow the pages. For everybody that's viewing, go follow the pages, like the pages, and support.
Yeah, thanks, and send me your stuff, guys, too, so I can support you. On your
Most
social
definitely.
media. Okay.
So Ron, when do you start planning this fall tour? Because your other tour is almost over.
Now
is always a good time.
I'm going to start contacting these people. I mean, it's like I have to do some follow-ups, and then I'm going to start contacting these people now. We've already talked about before at the end of the shows. So I'm actually going to be planning to go to Denver, Colorado, actually the second week of September to do a festival, and then do things like that, and then so I'm starting to work on this now. Yeah. I'm going to the NAMM show in June in LA, just to because I have a lot of endorsements and sponsors in instruments like this instrument here. I have this guitar. I just gave this away during my tour from one of my sponsors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Guitar. Someone just won that guitar.
That's awesome.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. So
now did you sign the guitar? Did you sign the guitar though?
I don't know if I was allowed to do that. I don't know. I gotta ask the manufacturer if I should sign it. I don't know. I know. I told someone's head. I said, never wash your face again.
You know what I always love about Ron is he's such an easygoing guy. He just loves playing music, loves doing his thing, loves having a good time. I think that's great.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Man, it's amazing.
Cool, man.
Yes, yes.
You don't let any stupid crap get in your way, which is awesome.
No, it's hard, man. Music business is tough, so you gotta be positive.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So tell us about your band. You've been doing some stuff with a band recently and going out.
Well, I took a band on tour, and so it was really cool. I had a Hammond organ. I mean, on the tour, I've been using Hammond organ.
Yeah.
And drums. So on my first part of the tour, actually, I was able to get a grant to help fund the tour. To bring the whole band. So I had this drummer named Corey Rawls on drums and a Hammond organ named Kyle Kohler out of New York. Yeah. So we were able to win a grant to pay for the hotels and flights. Car rentals are ridiculous now, man. Renting a car is ridiculous.
Yes. It is a very ridiculous experience.
I rented a car from Madison, Wisconsin, and had to drive it to Springfield. And that was like $850 to rent a car for 5 days.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
I mean, it was like, that was more than hotels. It was just ridiculous. And gas is like,
wow. Yeah, gas is out the roof.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in California right now. I heard like a couple of weeks ago it was $7 a gallon here. Can you believe it?
God.
It's like $5 something right now.
It's like $5 something right now.
I mean, it's cheaper than the Midwest.
Yeah.
The Midwest was like $3.69, $3.80, and I was like,
yeah.
Here to California, I was like, I haven't even gone to the gas station yet. I'm so scared.
I haven't gone to the gas station. I'm so scared.
I heard that Ice Cube got robbed at the gas station, man.
Hey, I've been hearing about people getting robbed at gas stations.
I've been hearing about people getting robbed at the gas station.
You know who did it? The gas pump, he said.
Gas pump.
That's what he said. He put it on his...
Getting everybody.
Yeah, he put it on his Twitter or something. I got robbed, man.
Yeah.
It was a gas pump, man.
Gas pump. Yeah. Gas pumps, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I can imagine, especially like you said, renting cars, having to travel around, especially on a consistent basis and these things, man, that money adds up, that you're spending on gas in the truck.
It's like you kind of need it. It's hard to get an Uber and all that stuff now, or taxi.
Yes.
It's like you have to pick the car. Like if I fly into an airport, if I take an Uber, it'll cost me $100 anyway, or whatever. And then if I want to go to the grocery store, it'll cost me another $100.
Jeez.
Right.
To buy $5, pay $5, pay $100 to get there. So you just arrive when I rent the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the car is like freedom, It's like kind of, you know what I mean? So depending. Anyway. At least I'm pretty good. I'm doing pretty good for not having a license. But I'm just kidding.
So when you go out and plan your tours, Ron, do you often try to work those expenses into the tour, like the rental cars and the gas and all this? Or?
But I didn't expect it to be this expensive. Now it's much more expensive than before the pandemic, basically.
Yeah,
a lot more expensive. So no, I didn't expect the car rentals and the gas to be this high. I mean, I expected the gas to be kind of low, but with all the situation, with inflation and this war now, and in Ukraine, it's affecting everything, man. So I really feel it, like traveling. And I mean, you can't, and these things you can't predict. So it's kind of a drag. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got me a bicycle.
Huh?
I went and bought me a bike.
Oh, bike. Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, like a 20-inch bicycle.
Oh,
I wouldn't cut a 20-inch bicycle.
Yeah, I'm cutting all the gas people out.
I'm cutting all the gas people out.
I might have to try my 5 suitcases on my bike, man.
Right. Yeah.
It's important.
Right. Man, it's getting crazy out there, man. I can only imagine going through different states and, different areas and different cities, man. And like I said, on your own. Oh, go ahead.
No, I almost thought about bringing my car from New York and just driving it, but you know, it's just the problem is once you're done, you have to drive it back.
You gotta drive it back. That's true.
Imagine coming from New York to California in your car, then you have to say, "Okay, the tour's over. Time to go back." Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's
And you gotta
right.
drive it back.
Sorry.
That's right.
All the way back, you know. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Right.
It would have saved me a lot of money.
Definitely.
But still. Anyway.
Still, you had to drive it back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's one of your favorite places that you have performed in so far? What's one that you just love? You know what I mean? When you go there, or the reception, the feeling, everything, the vibe.
Well, that's hard to say, man. I played so many different places, you know. I had a great time playing in one of my favorite festivals to play. I was in Turkey, the country Turkey, Istanbul, like about 10, 15 years ago. I mean, you know, it just depends. I like these kind of festival settings, concert settings, that kind of stuff, you know.
Okay.
You know, first class kind of treatment. You know, it just depends, you know. Playing in a small club like last night was nice, you know, with people being really receptive. You know, here in San Francisco, I played in a nice place, you know. It was called Mr. Tipple's Recording Studio.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
tickles.
Well, Ron, we got to get our next guest in here. Before we let you go, how do we get in touch with you online, my friend?
Well, remember, go to ronjacksonmusic.com. Okay, if you want to, email me direct, go to ron@ronjacksonmusic.com, and that's the best way to reach me. Those two ways.
Fantastic,
you know?
fantastic.
And that's where you can you can see all my tour dates. You can go get my albums and merch and books that I publish and all that stuff. Everything is about me there.